Testing 1, 2, testing 1, 2, 3. Hey man, welcome back to another episode of the Zolian Podcast. Okay, I'm your host, Yen. What's up, bros? Wapow! Okay, welcome back, Jack. Today is a special kind of episode. I wanna introduce you to a new type of show that we're gonna cover, and that is what I would like to call the flames of geeks, okay? The geek war, okay? That's what I'm talking about, man. It's the culture war in all the geek culture, okay? That's what I'm talking about. All right? I'm so excited, okay? Originally, I called it the invasion, but maybe I'm gonna hold back the invasion. I want to use the invasion for something else. I like the invasion, but I have a better idea for the invasion. But the flames works too, okay? The flames, it burns. It never ends, okay? It's an inferno, all right? It's a never-ending inferno. There's always something else happening. Anyways, this is a big staple, okay? It's a big one. It's a big win, in my opinion. Now, okay, maybe not a win, because a lot of people lost their jobs. It's terrible. I don't like it when people lose their jobs, except for the person responsible for this. That's probably, I would be okay with it. That's the only thing. This event happened recently, as of today. Okay, Comcast is shutting down a studio that they had began about a year ago. They made an announcement about a year ago, a year or so ago, just a little over a year. They said, we bringing back G4. Remember G4? And I'm like, yeah, I remember G4. And they said, we bringing it back. And I said, okay, I guess. You can't put the honey back in, okay? You can't put the toothpaste back into the tube. It's over. Some things you just have to leave in a crystal ball and leave it alone, okay? You have to leave it in the little snow globe. You have a little snow globe memory. You leave it alone. You gotta have the memory and not touch it. Don't look at the reality of what happened, right? Because if you see it as an adult, as somebody who is cognizant, who's a critical thinker, you're gonna look at it and compare it to the stuff that's going on today. All these various amount of geek channels that cover the news and all that stuff, okay? Again, I'm saying this as somebody who sees the outside looking in. I read the room, okay? I see the room and I say, okay. Unfortunately, they're trying to capitalize on a subset of fans who would like to see the stuff. Unfortunately, you already know they're not going to be able to perform what they used to do back in the day. One, there's a lot of competition, and two, okay, and two, they ain't got the goods anymore. They ain't got that luster. People only go when there is juice. There ain't no juice in there. It's been squeezed, okay? It's squeezed all over YouTube. All sorts of different people out there making all sorts of different kind of content. It's oversaturated. You gotta be different. They're not gonna be different. They're not gonna be edgy. They're not gonna be interesting. They're not gonna be charismatic. You already know that. It's network television. It's a corporation. It's Comcast. Comcast can't even put out their own stuff. They can't even do their billing right. Come on, man. They can't even do their billing right. Think about that. All right? They can't even do their internet service right, bro. Come on, man. What do you think they're going to do? You think they're going to perform a good program? I got a bridge to sell you. But anyways, that's enough of me poo-pooing on Comcast. I just wanted to tell you that it's over, bro. Okay? It's over, bro. No more G4. R.I.P. G4. Maybe somebody can come up with a G5 and it's good. I don't know. I'm not trying to kick on the grave or piss on the grave, okay? I enjoyed G4 when it was out, okay? When it was out and about, I liked it. It was nice, okay? I was an early adopter of G4. It was back when it was called Tech TV. Tech TV, you got the screensavers, Code Monkeys. There's all sorts of good content back then. Some content not so good. My favorite was G4 Icons. That was a program. Anyways, that's enough of the memory lane. I got a billion memories of G4. Maybe we'll talk about them one day. But in the meantime, let's talk about this drama, okay? The drama. I have to not take too much glee because it's evil. I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna sit back. I'm gonna go ahead and just let's decompress. So what happened? Well, G4 had a guffaw when everything was kind of going copacetic and they were doing their show. They had some views. Unfortunately, they weren't doing as good as they would hope, but they were chugging along. They were still putting out content, and unfortunately, a big poo-poo moment happened where one of their guests, when the teleprompter stopped working, or the teleprompter would not post, things to say. The one of the hosts, her name was Frosk, decided to speak out of turn and say, "Hey, I'm gonna wing it. I got this. I know what I'm doing. I'm a professional." And then she proceeded to not be a professional. Now, that's not to say you can't talk about issues. There is a time and place to talk about issues, just not on that platform. Make your own platform and talk about those issues if you want to, right? It's a free country. You could, last time I checked, well, that's debatable. Knowing what we know now, it's debatable, but that's not the point. She could have made her own content and talked about all that stuff, outside of the job. Now, I don't know what her contract looked like, but she could have done that before even working for G4. So I don't know why she decided to use the platform to do that, aside from laziness. And it backfired. It backfired big time. Let's watch that. You want to watch it? Let's watch a clip. I will put the clip. I got it somewhere here. Is it this one? This one. I want to listen to. I hope. Let me see. Let me make sure the audio good. Are we good on the audio? Audio desktop good. Okay. Let me just hit this button and we'll see. We'll have a quick looky look. Okay.
Solo player audio? One.
Oh,
but I actually want to talk about something so much more important than Red Dead Online. Sexism in gaming.
Oh my God.
In joining G4.
They clapping. The one guy clapping in there. Ooh,
this is not where I thought we were going.
That's a bad sign.
I have no idea.
Let me pause.
Yeah.
In joining G4.
Let me just stop right there. The completionist dude, he said, "This is not where I thought this was going." That's also a bad sign. When your co-hosts don't know where things are going, that's a bad sign. When the one guy clapping and nobody else clapping, that's a bad sign. Read the room. It's very important to read the room. I would highly recommend reading the room. Now, I'm not going to watch the whole thing. I'm not going to make you put you through all that. But I just want to watch this little clip right here.
I was ecstatic to be part of something that I grew up watching as a child. But every time G4 is brought up in various channels, even in this YouTube channel, we have the chat in front of us.
By the way, I'm reading the room right now, and I seen this neck tattoo. That's always a bad sign. At a job, at least if you have a neck tattoo, you got to cover it up. You a turtleneck person now, okay? You got to go full turtleneck, sweater, it's going to hug the clothes, your skin, whatever. It is what it is. You got to dress really chic now. That's just who you are. I know a lot of people who have different types of tattoos all over their body, and you got to cover it up because people will judge you, A, and B, you're a host, man. You're representing the company. You know what I mean? You gotta have some pride in yourself.
I can see you. Without a doubt, there will be backlash because I'm not as bangable as the previous host.
I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, you gotta look at the audience. If the audience saying something you don't like, it happens all the time. Be an adult, okay? You look at the audience. They saying something you don't like. Are you at the job? Okay, well, be professional about it. Don't let it get to you. Never let the internet get to you, okay? As I know it's a human thing. It happens. But use your brain. Have some self-confidence. Have some self-esteem. Go get some sort of, talk about it to someone in private that you trust. Maybe get therapy if it really hurts you so much, to build up your self-esteem. Go do activities that build up self-esteem. Go play a sport. Go in the gym. Go do something that'll help you. Hey, you want to punch something? Go do some boxing. These are healthy things you can do to help yourself, but this is not it.
It's somehow...
Talk to him, Frost!
It has
Okay, that guy. I'm sorry, bro. That's absolutely... You're not getting that bonus this year, bro. In fact, they all lost their jobs.
Somehow been expected that you can talk about how much you jerked off to women as a compliment.
You see, that I absolutely know. You cannot do that at the job. You cannot say that. I'm sorry. I don't care how casual, cool, leftist the place is. You can't do that at the job. Come on, you can't say that to the audience, especially when it's a show that's hinged on their one core audience. The core group of people who love the show, who are faithful to the program. You pissing on them and calling it water? Absolutely disgusting.
That
It's
shit
not
weird.
a
It's
compliment.
weird.
It's dehumanizing and it's weird.
You just dehumanized them too. Talking about, that's disgusting. You speculating on what they doing.
Women
It's
do
gross.
not exist to be nice on the eyes for you. Morgan Webb, Olivia Munn did not exist to be nice on the eyes for you.
Okay, as much as she's projecting, I mean, I'm just gonna say this. It's Exhibit A. I'm not saying that she exists for that, but I am saying she's doing a job. Okay, Exhibit A, she's doing a job. Exhibit B, she's doing a job. Okay. Where was I? Right here. I'm so ridiculous.
Hey, she
All
cooking,
right,
y'all.
that's enough. They all lost their jobs, is what I'm trying to say. Very unprofessional. That's RIP. That's too bad. It is what it is. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? I feel bad for the people who are in the actual studio, who worked the job, who lost their job. That's unfortunate. RIP to those people. I'm not even like remotely sorry for her losing her job. I heard she was talking about gloating, like, middle finger and everything, laughing about it, ha ha ha. I'm just like, dude, you are absolutely destroyed your people. You absolutely are disgraced to your people. It's unfortunate. Here we go. We're gonna go back to the news report right here. So when it was announced today, it was only because they had burned so much money and they realized they cannot sustain this. And it was so funny because Comcast is known to like throw money away at a lot of different projects that are worthless. And so seeing this, it put a big smile on my face. They had lost so much money that even Comcast, the big giant, the big monopoly, couldn't sustain it. It was beautiful. Mwah. Delicious. Anyways, that's it for me today. If you like this, hit the like button. Thanks so much for watching. Appreciate your time. Let me know what you think. Did you have good memories of G4? Were you a big G4 watcher? What shows did you like? What was your favorite show? All right, tell me in the comments. Appreciate your time. God bless you, and you have a pleasant day.